Hello, Delarites. How are you guys doing? So I hope your day is going well wherever you are listening to me from. Okay, and so I just want to quickly do this videos and leave them here because I am going to go to work in the evening today. Okay, so basically what we are hearing here is that KBSC decided to shut down. Shut down chambers, sacred chambers from Oloris, okay, for the time being. Even though they said that he was insisting that some of them will have to be coming from outside until after the full moon ritual. And there is this argument that is ongoing, but in the meantime, the chambers, sacred chambers, have been, banned, as in they have been banned from entering sacred chambers in the palace. And they said this did not go well at all with them because a lot of them cried so much. Now, there's an information that I'm going to bring to you here that a lot of us do not know. You know that the wives to the Ooni of Ife, they are mandated to do cleansing every month. Like the general cleansing as wife to the Ooni of Ife, you must do it once a month. Every month you go in for your cleansing. That's the way you can be free to commune with the Oni of Ife, and basically, with due respect and utmost respect, to be ready to have marital stuff with the king. Okay, now this cleansing is very very important. So they have chambers inside the palace of the Oni of Ife that are very secret. They have a chamber inside the palace that they call Ita Ese Orun. Okay, Ita Ese Orun. I may not be pronouncing that name well, but I do know that you probably know what I am talking about. Ita Ese Orun. That Ita is spelled ITA. ESE Orun. Okay, they say it's chamber of heavenly footstep. Okay, then inside the same palace, they have another one they call Ibokun. Okay, Ibokun, and they have another one, Ode Oho Ele. Okay, and now these shrines are, as in these very sacred chambers, are the chambers that they use in performing, certain rituals that happens inside the palace of the Oni of Ife. Rituals that has to do with certain kinds of cleansing for the Oloris, and cleansing for the Oni of Ife, and cleansing for the elders in council, and all of that. And that is the reason why you see those the place is so big. There's another chamber again they call Ile Emi Olu Ori. Ile Emi Olu Ori. Okay, that's another chamber, the chamber of the soul of the crown. Okay, that chamber is very very important. The one they call Ile Emi Olu Ori is very important. It's only the Oni of Ife that basically goes into that chamber. So usually when the Oloris will be doing their monthly cleansings, okay, they usually will use Ita Ese Orun for the cleansing. That is where they do their cleansing. One after the other, they go in and they come out, they go in and they come out. They use those calabash, those native pots and everything to do their monthly cleansing on every month. Now, usually every month, they pick dates that each of them will be wanting to do their cleansing. So they already know the dates that they go to do their cleansing every month. Let's say if Igbis is doing on the 13th, maybe Blo Blo will be doing on the 15th and all of that. But every month, each month, you must do your cleansing. Now, as we're hearing what is going on, they said that KBSC has closed, like KBSC has ordered, given an order, a very strict order that they are not to come into the chamber. They are not to enter any of those sacred chambers that they have been prohibited. Like for now, they are forbidden from entering any of those chambers, whether they are going to cleanse themselves or whatever they want to do. that they are not allowed to enter into any of those chambers. Now, you also agree with me that there are women who are usually not in the palace. Like when Ebony was pregnant, she was not in the palace, except for once that she came. And usually you will see that Dr. Lizzie may not be in the palace for up to 3-4 months. Most times you see, even when Oletik was pregnant, she was not in the palace. Now, the question is, what do they do when they are not in the palace? How do they do this cleansing? Now, there are other ways that are, of course, traditionally accepted. You go into the palace, you pick the chalk. Normally, they keep those chalks inside the palace. They bring them. They now consecrate them inside the palace, and they keep them inside calabash, inside those sacred house, inside this place that they call Ita Ese Orun. There is a calabash there. They put what they call white chalk. For those of you who don't know, white chalk is something that people use so much in Africa. Maybe people who are going into fatting rooms and all of that, they use the white chalk. I don't know what it is called in the Yoruba. Let me see what they call it. Let me find out. Let me call my cousin to find out what they call it. Well, I don't want to waste your time, but it's called white chalk. So they put them in molds and molds, and they put them inside calabash, and they keep inside the sacred chamber. So when they keep it for another 30 days, it's been consecrated. Then the next month they'll prepare another one and keep for another 30 days. So now, if you are not going to be in the palace, if you're going to be outside the palace for, say, 4 months, you're supposed to pick 4 of those and go with it. So usually, how do they use it to do the cleansing? Now, inside this Ita Ese Orun, they have bathrooms inside that hall where they use for this sacred place in the palace. So you use the white chalk to bathe yourself inside that place. That is exactly what they do. Okay, when they pick it, they pick other spiritual materials and they use. But right now, there's a Kabiyesi now gave an order that this place be locked. They shouldn't use it. But let me tell you, not using it is not a problem here. The problem is that he did not allow them. Okay, he did not allow them pick those white chalk, because you can pick and use outside. He did not allow them pick. So what that means is that perhaps he is even tired. He doesn't want them, whether they use or they don't use is not his problem. He doesn't want to go close to any one of them. He is exhausted. He did not allow them pick, that they should not go in there. They should not give them the privilege of picking the white chalk. They should not take anyone. They have closed it. Meanwhile, the information that they gave them, the reason for closing it, they say the place would only be open after Queen Naomi's full moon ritual has been completed, right? Now, for a lot of people who continue to say, why is Queen Naomi going through this? I cannot continue to explain this to you. Naomi got married to Kabiyesi. She loved the man. She married the man. And you see, Muslims get married to Christians. Okay, Hindus get married to Christians. Christians get married to Hindu. Your own, that it's personal. When it comes to religion, it's personal. It's people's decision. So there's nothing we can do or say about it. Okay, but what we are hearing now is that they said they wahala, the devastation, they cry in the palace. It's so much because Kabiyesi stopped them. Now, if they don't do cleansing, there are a lot of things that they cannot do in the palace. Not doing cleansing is almost like it's tantamount to them pushing immunity out of you, okay? Because there are so many things you cannot even go too close to the Ooni of Ife like that level of closeness that they used to have. You do understand? You can't even have it. Like, so basically, if Kabiyesi is saying that they should not do cleansing, they shouldn't enter there, they should not be allowed to carry the white chalk. So basically, what he is saying is that I will no longer come close to you, because it is forbidden for him to go close to any of these women any month that they have not done cleansing. Now, for every woman, you know that there is something called Of course, we also know the menstrual cycle thing and all of that. Now, so when you go through the menstrual cycle, you're supposed to do the cleansing. Use that chalk to bathe yourself before Kabiyesi can come close to you. So as long as he has locked them out and refused them from collecting that chalk from that very house, because the consecration has to be mandatorily has to be inside that Ita Ese Orun, like that place. That is where they're supposed to do the consecration. And so whether you collect white chalk anywhere in the world, anywhere to go and cleanse yourself, is not recognized. And so Kabiyesi cannot come close to you. If you are supposed to collect it from there, then him not letting them collect it, then what he is basically saying to them is that I am done, I am tired, I am finished with you guys. And they say the chamber will be locked until after the full moon ritual. But then again, you can understand why this is happening, because their owner is too much. They have overdone it. Okay, there's a way you will do something, it will be understandable, but when you go too far, then it becomes a problem. This is what they overdid everything, and they said they kind of cry. They are very that they are begging and all of that. That place has been locked, and Kabiyesi is saying that it's going to be open after the full moon ritual. No more access. Access to nothing they do not want. He does not want anymore. Dela, right? I want you guys to, hold on. Here. I am going to bring you. It's a whole lot that is going on right now in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. I'm going to bring you guys more update. Okay. The fact is that I am not able to do the video the way I'm doing because I am working. I have to go back to work. So I'm going to use here this place to post your videos today. The numbers that I can do, I'll bring you as many updates as possible. So just hold on. I'm coming up with the next topic. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, Dela, right? Thank you. Thank you so much.